Another great question and another great observation. You're right. It's not all the QB. You got to be able to protect. Number one, they couldn't protect last year. That was a huge issue. You also had no Nico Collins. That was another big issue when it came to pushing the football down the field. This year, they have more speed with experience. So they injected some speed into the equation last year with Roman Wilson and A.J. Henning. We saw them at times get down the field. And Cornelius Johnson is maybe the guy best equipped, former Adidas All-American, a guy who brings you some size on the outside, over 6'2", about 195 pounds. He brings you some speed. He made some plays there late in the season. So if you're talking about the candidate, the most well-rounded candidate who can make the downfield play, who can make the intermediate play, who could make some yards after catch too, I would say Cornelius would be the guy. They have some other candidates that certainly have the speed to get deep, and I named a couple with A.J. Henning and Roman Wilson. And then you can't leave out a guy like Ronnie Bell, who is the chain mover, tough guy, leader guy of the group. But the best combination of size, speed, and talent is Cornelius Johnson. So I would say that he was the number one candidate to be their top wideout. And maybe the dark horse in that race is the transfer they got from Jackson State, this kid Dalen Baldwin, who was a SWAC newcomer of the year last year before he left Deion Sanders' team to come back home. He worked out at Penn State, wowed them, worked out at Ohio State. A couple of days later, Ohio State offered him, and then he worked out at Michigan the next day. They offered him. He committed to Michigan because he's from Farmington, Michigan. So he's a guy. He has some experience. He's 6'2". He's about 200 pounds. He has 4.4 speed. He could be a guy as well who could break out.